1, 2, 3, 4.
When I started with Hunger Free Vermont, it was the Vermont Campaign to End Childhood Hunger, and it was a much smaller organization. The refreshing thing is that the ideas, the energy, and the excitement was the same then as it is now.
I've been nothing but impressed by the folks with whom we've worked at Hunger Free Vermont, their command of the issues, their ability to mobilize people around issues that aren't necessarily sexy, but affect everybody. And food is so basic, and I think Hunger Free Vermont has made the case for its work over and over again.
Hunger Free Vermont is not just about putting food on the table today. It's also about coming up with systems policy changes that'll help people in Vermont be able to live without hunger, not just today but in the future.
The unique aspect of Hunger Free Vermont is they don't just focus on one area and say we're going to just do SNAP outreach. They just attack hunger in the most comprehensive way that I'm familiar with.
What was unique about our group in those early days is that we were not a food shelf, and many people thought that the alleviation of hunger was dependent upon the establishment of multiple food shelves, which is important work. However, the focus of the campaign in those early years was to be able to politically motivate our legislators to start thinking of ways in which we could alleviate hunger as part of a politic, as part of governance.
I see Hunger Free Vermont first and foremost at my level as a policy, having a policy impact on what occurs in our state around food and nutritious foods for not just our children, but for all Vermonters.
What I have always found about Hunger Free Vermont is the willingness to both be on the ground and working right in schools individually with school meal programs and advocating at the administrative level, as well as keeping an eye on federal and state policies that will affect school meal programs and kids at large.
They're always front and center when there is a cause or a need or advocacy work or volunteering their time. I've had them participate in school board meetings, I've had them participate in awareness programs, kickoffs for summer food sites, and just a phone call, and they're there to support in any way possible.
I've been involved with Hunger Free Vermont since the Chittenden County Hunger Councils got started, and really one of the reasons I got involved was because I find it absolutely unconscionable that we have people in this day and age in Vermont who are going to bed hungry, and especially children. And I have been very moved by the mission of the organization to end the injustice of hunger in Vermont.
They identify their goals and then figure out which actions they need to take to get there, whether it's working on the ground, whether it's working in some kind of policy level partnership, whether it's talking with the government, whether it's working with businesses. They start with the goal and work back from there, and it's very impressive.
People need to know that feeding our children is a very important aspect in their development, but also they need to know just how inadequate our food supplies and eating habits are of children and their parents. That's why this organization is critical, because they get the word out, they teach and they inform.
Whether it's a summer food outreach campaign or trying to eliminate the reduced price meal category and serve all kids up to 185% of poverty, they really just stretch and try to reach the family, the household, and to make sure that everyone, whether it's a senior or a child, gets the nutrition that they need.
I was really impressed with your Soup Mondays, which seemed to me to express an organizational value and build an organizational culture of mutual support and caring, as well as interchange of ideas and challenge.
As a dietitian, I have personally witnessed what malnutrition does to children. I have been able to work in the homes of starving children and children with disabilities and seeing what hunger and malnutrition does to them and their families. And that's why I am so privileged to work at Hunger Free Vermont, where we're able to make systems change to make sure that where children are during their day, they will have access to quality food. Where seniors are, they will be able to be fed. And that's what drives me to continue my work here at Hunger Free Vermont.
Because Hunger Free Vermont is staffed by a wonderful group of people who are tireless in their endeavors to combat food insecurity, lack of proper food. They are just a great group of people to work with and get awesome results.
The way it's grown, I think, can be best described by the respect that other organizations, state leaders, schools, and community members give to the organization. Wherever I go within my school community, around the state, or nationally, the Hunger Free Vermont organization and the people involved in it are always held in really high regard. And Vermont, it's the main reason I feel that Vermont is looked at as a leader in ending childhood hunger around this country.
Hunger Free Vermont has been an advocate for the obvious, that is, we've got to feed our people and make sure they have good, nutritious meals. It's been an advocate for nutrition and learning healthy lifestyles, and it's been an advocate for doing the right thing. So Hunger Free Vermont, 20 years strong and ever getting stronger.
I am Steve Marinelli, and I'm proud.
I'm really happy to be
glad to be a partner.
We are a proud partner and ardent cheerleader.
I am a supporter and loyal fan.
A board member, partner, donor, supporter, and real advocate for Hunger Free Vermont.
I'm a proud admirer of Hunger Free Vermont.
It's an honor to do this meaningful work.
And I'm proud to have worked at Hunger Free Vermont for the last 11 years.
A very good friend of Hunger Free Vermont.
And I'm proud to be a partner of
Hunger Free Vermont.
And I'm now a friend and supporter.
I'm proud to be on Hunger Free Vermont board.
And I am a fan of Hunger Free Vermont.
So thank you, Hunger Free Vermont, and happy 20th anniversary.